Brother, what brings you here? I haven't seen you in a long time. Yes, I've been speaking with Father. Have you heard? No. Of course not. I got here as soon as I could. Mother has died. Mother? Due to the sickness that's rampant in Aberdeen. And Father... Yes? What is it? Father is ill. Ill. Yes. The consumption, it's stripped him of his strength. I don't know how much longer he has to live. Then you will be King of Ireland. And you will be King of Alba. Though, there is still a chance. He could recover. He is very strong. Hello and welcome, connoisseurs of Crusader Kings 3, friends of the channel, and newcomers who are always welcome. We are here once again in Alba with King Constantín IV with the Tress. Okay, we're just gonna finish this now. We're not gonna wait. There's no really any point. Declare war. Let's grab our flag. Let's move it to here. Let's raise all here. Just go in immediately. And he might get some help. I truly don't believe there's that many Astaru near him to help. I mean, Norway may come in. Maybe. We shall see. She is from someplace called Yamtaland. I have no idea where that is. I assume it's someplace in Norway or Sweden. What? Every time. Every time. These guys. Every single time. It's actually wild. It's like clockwork. The second you do anything. So this is more. And this is Egbert of Germany, who is not his heir. But I was actually just thinking of getting her married to somebody to keep her at home. So we're going to do that. So we're going to decline this. Somebody who can give her some smart kids, I think. Let's sort by inheritable traits. And then we can do only adults, and then we can sort by age, and we can find somebody who's... I mean, I would prefer someone who's smarter than... Okay, this guy. He's much older than her, and he's lowborn, so... There's this guy. I mean, that's not too bad. Doesn't look like we're gonna find anybody with a reasonable age who's actually a genius. Maybe. I think that'll be good. So we'll get them married. I think that's good. That'll keep her at home, right? Which is what I want, so she can stay the court physician. Yeah. We'll banish them as we always have. Maybe if we're lucky, one of the holy orders will become available. Ooh, I was just gonna say, that'd be nice. So before we raise this holy order, let's put the flag up to here. And we will hire the Templars. We'll give them our best available commander. I legitimately don't know if that'll be enough. I could also call an ally in. Like Asturias. France is probably closer. I think we'll do Asturias anyway, since we didn't bring them in the Irish War. Hopefully they're smart enough to go to the right of our two armies. If they're not, this will be done pretty fast, so once this is over, we can easily disband them, and then hopefully they'll figure it out and go up there and support. It's a cadet branch. Okay, so she's in again. Oh, way down there. Interesting. Well, I mean, our culture has infected the south. At least leaders of our culture have affected the south. It's all the allies we need. We don't need any more allies than that. Hopefully this war will be done fast, and then we can move past it. So how you doing? No, not you. It's how you doing. Hopefully you create some smart babies. Court physician has to be, where did they siege? They sieged up there. Alright, well, let's bring it around. Pretty sure the Templars have got it. Though they may just go to sea. The small army seems to be going to sea. I always wonder why it is they create this tiny army and the big army. Valuable prisoner. I mean, we win anyway, so we will ransom the kid back. And once the kid is ransomed back, we will enforce our demands. Good. That should put it into our direct control right now. Let's look at our duchies to this kid. I'm gonna actually reward somebody with this, I think. Let me see. Gonna do someone who has a high opinion of me. He's probably gonna inherit though, so that's no good. I feel like this guy who's 40 already has a son and heir, but he's also going to inherit. Doesn't leave us many places. I think we're going to take this guy. Wait, no, his parent is also his liege, so he will also inherit. So we have nobody here who won't inherit. It's not great. It's like everybody who's available in our family line. Actually, this guy, this steward, doesn't hate us. Right family. I mean, he's a decent physician. We already have one. Has a son already. Son is the wrong family because apparently he matrilineally married his wife here, but I don't actually care about that. Alt cult is the Cumbrians, right? So I'm good with them. They have the right culture as well. His son is the right culture. He's not landed. I think we're gonna give it to this guy. And then for the kid here, he's not yet a duke. I would like to make him a duke, so we will buy the title immediately. Just to get all this stuff cleaned up in here. Create title. I'll grant it to you. There we go. Now, I probably could send this, but I don't think we're gonna. We're gonna instead disband it so that the people we've asked to help us will come north. We're gonna hit these guys first, which will destroy them. Then eventually these guys will join in. We have a new flu. Right there. Okay, we're gonna need our doctor, our daughter. Not the right one, it's more. We need her to... We have to do it from in here, don't we? Court positions. We need her to work on plague control. And then we need to watch it to see if it's coming our way. Because if it comes up towards us, we will... It just like literally skipped right to us. That's fine. We'll isolate the capital. But I don't... Summon the physician. There's this. We're not going to hold court. Would we enter seclusion? Are we that kind of man? I think we might. It'll lower our legitimacy, but we got a bit of a buffer. Is our legitimacy going up? Or is it staying the same? We don't want to do it. We don't want to do it because we're gregarious, so we're not going to do it because we're gregarious. It's as simple as that. We don't need to get any money from our daughter, but we will ransom this person. Also, we will empty our prison. You can go if you convert. We just ransomed you. We'll ransom you later when you're worth more. We need to give this guy... Oh, right. We were giving this guy a chance to get some money. You know, I think we let him go. We're going to drop a renounce claim on all of them and let them go, because we don't want to make them sick. We don't want them to die in our prison. We're not that kind of guy. I don't really want to declare war on Moravia. That was like a worst case scenario thing. But I think we're just going to wait. We are both fine. She's doing pretty well, to be fair. We have defeated this. Now we're heading towards him, but he's going to catch us. Constantín flew early prevention. I am going to do the soft approach, just because it's more likely to succeed. Get out of here, kid. Success. Wonderful. Well, if there's one thing this is going to do... Oh god, she's pregnant and dealing with the plague. That's not the greatest thing ever. Not perfect. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, one of our knights now has consumption. We don't need to borrow gold from a holy order. We actually have a decent amount of money right now. Looking down here, now that this is all done, we're gonna start trying to create some stability up here, you know? We still got one more war we have to do. Wait, no, we're trying to get that without war, right? Yeah, we're trying to get him to give it up. And we have won the battle in the north, using just the Templars. Very nice. Good, good, good. It's nice to see that our abandonment of Europe hasn't caused Europe to abandon us. Yeah, I just picked a random spot. Fabricate hook, family contact. How would one go about getting closer to him? Many contacts. Familiar weakness, success chance 10%. I mean, it can't go up any higher, right? 90 is the cap for this? Yeah. Yeah, we'll just get it, I mean, ever so slightly faster. Don't need that. Weiss and Wessex, we're not into that. We're not into England at all. Yeah. How are we doing? So the Marins seems to be managing it. Fabricate hook, daring rescue. So simple, so convincing. So we will rescue him, quote unquote. And now that we have rescued him, quote unquote, we will revoke his title. We will use the hook, which puts it at 98%. He can keep Munster, that's fine. We don't want Munster anyway. Be hilarious if he goes to war. Wait, why is this an act of tyranny? I don't understand. We had okay, whatever. Show Prince Ferguson at once. Yes. Our ambitious son. Our ambitious son. Serve me well, Prince Fergus. Serve me well. Okay, this is my granddaughter. It's my daughter's daughter. Marrying the Duke of Moray. This was prearranged, right? Actually, he wants to do this. There's too much inbreeding. We agreed to this, though. We agreed to this, so we're doing it, even though it is too much inbreeding. Fine. It's not as bad as the stuff they were doing. That's all I gotta say about that. So we've got 2 more locations that we control now. Like a bunch of locations. Why would one choose one path when you can choose them all? Those poor souls are beneath you, so this would make her arrogant? No, I think fickle is better for the situation we're currently in. Go and look at the succession here. We're just going to give him all of his titles now, including the Petty Kingdom of Ulster. Grant. I think that's pretty good, right? What do you think? I think it's great. He's looking a little pressed right now, though. I'll say that a little bit over focused. Mind you, he shouldn't complain about his brother not making a child when he's not doing much better himself. Let's see how that whole dispute is turning out. So, another daughter. She's pregnant. So that's it then. That's it. This is a serious problem. He needs to have a son. He needs to have a son. If he doesn't have a son, we're gonna have to do something about him. I don't know what we'll do. I legitimately don't know what we'll do if he doesn't have a son. Need to have a son. Stop having girls. They're useful, except when you're trying to maintain a line, okay? Demand payment. No, we don't need to really do anything here. We will do the feudal taxes high. He'll get over it. He'll get over it. But we've got things going pretty strong over here now. My wife. Be cautious, do no more than is necessary. Successful treatment. She's very old, though. She's not going to get through this. All right. So my daughter has had a daughter. May you grow strong and wise. Ingrid, named after our your mother. Ugh. Yuck. Reading in the Barony of Aberdeen. Beely? Beely, I know what you're doing. I don't disapprove, but I know what you're doing. Did we raise a runestone? We haven't raised a runestone in a really long time. I think we could raise a runestone. We could put it in the Mearns. Should be a nice way to get us a bit more of a buffer on legacy. What did you do? What did you do? Of course you're sick. We have to look at it in prison. Failed to treat kin. What? Who did you fail to treat? I thought you succeeded at treating your mother. No. Not even a little bit. You're not. No, we don't imprison doctors for doing their job. Oh. Interesting. So this didn't turn out how I expected it to at all. Okay, so we need to look at this here for a second. How... Okay, how did this happen? So this Duke, his brother, seems to have robbed him of his territory, and it meant that when he inherited his mother's title, he became Duke of Lothain, and his brother became... And now there's nothing to fear, right? I mean, he's his primary heir and he hasn't had a kid yet. That's a thing to fear. But as long as he doesn't die of the plague, right? As long as he doesn't die of the plague, I need a spy master. My grandson and vassal, Duke Donegal of Galloway, can do it. This guy does not like me. That is not surprising. I could, send him a gift. He's not a good spy master. So I guess we put him as the spy master, Duke Donegal. He'll be a fine spy master. And then I think we take him out and replace him with you, which will help, and then we toss you... You could take this this effigy of Mary. I don't think I'm ever going to use it. Only gives me 7 opinion, so you don't really care for it, eh? Pressed Orchid? You actually like the Pressed Orchid better? No, I'm going to give you the effigy of Mary. And then we're going to put a sway on you. We're not going to demand your conversion or anything. We'll just put a sway on you. And that's going to make this much easier because I can just do this right now. Oh, we should wait till till this is done. Right? Right? We should wait till the plague is done. So our infection rate is pretty under control. Started a year ago. Hopefully it's not going to be around for much longer. These are trending downwards. Straturn is also infected. Hopefully we can manage. Going into the Mearns here. We're good. Going to Angus here. We probably should grain up. But I want to do the military stuff first so I can just have it done. You're done. You're not a military location. You're done. You're done. And you're done. So never mind having to do the military stuff first. It's all done. Crop fields, small harbor. Crop fields, small harbor. Crop fields. Now, how much... So we're not losing too much because, of course, we've had our guy on development, so it's sort of... It's bad, but it's not as bad as it could be. Hopefully the boost back up afterwards will help. Hopefully that comes soon. Stewardship lifestyle perk. Let's grab cutting cornerstones. And then let's head back into learning. I think we're going to grab at least 2 Iron Constitution here. I don't think we want to live too long. We just want to make it long enough to get that new tech, right? Hereditary rule is now down to 5 years, which makes sense because it's always been around 66, 67. Our health is still fine. We got 2 good strong buffs on us, which is good. Let's keep at this. Our wife has died. At least the memories remain. We need to stop immediately. Don't think we're gonna remarry. We have tons of lovers. Doesn't affect our stats that much. She was only really giving us stewardship most of the time, which we've gotten much better at. So I think we're gonna leave ourselves unmarried. We have plenty of lovers. We don't need to worry about that. We're not alone. It's not a lonely world for us. But what we are going to do is we're going to actually cancel the building of these crop fields, because we need to hold a funeral or a... It's got to be a funeral, right? Yeah, we're going to hold a funeral for our wife. Plan funeral. It's not in calendar, but it's close. We could wait till it's over. No, we could wait till the sickness is over, right? We do have time. We don't have to rush it too much. If we're gonna wait, then... No, it's sick up here, too. No, we gotta wait. We can't do anything about this right now. We gotta hope that we manage it. We cannot go to the brothel. We can't go to the brothel. No, we got a whole... Oh, how long are we till we're our next overflow, though? I mean, we've got to end this plague, right? We got to end the plague. Schemer discovered. My spy masters come to me with grave news. It is my son, Prince Fergus, plotting against my knight, Beely. What? How could you? Are you showing disapproval of my lifestyle? My son? You've never shown any disapproval of my lifestyle yet. I have to raise all men at arms. I hate raising an army into plague territory, but what are we supposed to do? This guy thinks he can raid us. This woman. Like, oh, we lost a knight over that. That's actually not nice. Her court physician trade is going up. Good for her. She's still sick, but as a doctor, she failed to treat herself. Maybe hilarious if the person she failed to treat was herself, and that was why they did that. That's not a thing. It can't be. She's now a novice physician. So she's now gaining level in her position. Yes. Yes. Good. Bad, really. But what can you do? Okay, so we lost a knight. How are our knights doing? Otherwise, these guys seem to be doing fine still, and these guys are doing fine as well. Our idealist is giving us court, minority, and minor landholder opinion, and some travel safety. Cool. How are we doing with our main remaining one, our Huntsmaster? So makes your primary heir gain the hunter trait. We got that one already. Reduces hunter peril and venator experience. So we do need to do more hunts. That's why that exists. It's too bad we lost our outriders. Still feel a little bit upset about that, to be fair. Okay. We've lost our caravan master, and now we have gained consumption. Do no more than is necessary. Thank you. What does that put us at? Poor. We need to live like a bunch more years. We can't die of consumption right now. It's not good. We need life. We need life. Should we maybe change our items? Do we not have... No, somebody else took that, didn't they? We can get rid of this orchid. We don't need it. Did we lose the book that gives us health versus sickness? I think we did. Also get rid of this. That's fine. Now looking at our court artifacts here. Is there a book in here that we could use to do this with? Gaelic chivalry, yes and no. Yeah, no, not really. I guess we have a small health boost from this, which we are not taking right now. Do we need yes and no? I think we're going to take our illustrious book back here. Yeah, because we want the two, we want the learning lifestyle. We want the small health boost. We want to maximize the chance that we get through this sickness. Hopefully it ends soon. Secret exposed! Duke Rory! The Duke Rory is not the son of Duke... Oh! Oh! Oh, that's probably why he made his move. Well, I mean, if your brother's not there, I don't know why you think you are. But, that's fine. Please, everyone, let's get better. Please. It's gotta be ending soon, right? It's gotta be ending soon. Court physician has gained more knowledge. Hasn't been that many fatalities, actually. We look at the map here, still in there. Sensual proposal. Oh, you could be saving my life. I want to dwell forever in the inferno. This is a romance that will burn bright but short. I don't think I need another lover, but you know. One good night. Definitely worth it to burn that stress off. Oh. Come on now. Let's get better. We'll make it through if we... Oh, jeez. Oh, new Archbishop. He likes us okay. He looks like a kid. He is a kid. He's like 18. Okay, he's got plenty of time to decide he likes us. We can negotiate alliances, but I don't really care about that. So I guess that makes you, more related to me than most of your family. So we went down to 21. I suppose we can now actually build this. You know, we'll build the trade port first. Oh, prisoner in my own body, of course. Of course I become infirm as soon as the consumption puts my health at poor. Of course I do. Alright, it's not great. We are gonna die. If we die... If we die, what are we gonna do? Don't know. The problem I have is that he's had 4 daughters and no sons. He's had 4 daughters and no sons. I'm not going to be able to I'm not going to be able to prevent this split. So let's see how it plays out. This is going to be a Friday episode, so if I die, which is highly likely unless I get really lucky, the only thing that will stop me from dying at this point is if I cure, like if I get better from the consumption before I tick death, right? I will accept the gift. So let's see how it goes. I probably will die, but it's impossible to say for sure. And then the question is, if I die, do I play as my heirless son? Or do I play as the King of Ireland, who has an heir, and whose heir will not inherit outside the family? That's a tough as hell question to answer. It would be super good, game. It would be super good if you could just, if you could just end the consumption on me before I die. It'd be awesome. It'll probably put me at poor health, because infirm is severe. From the dust, we can spare no expense to rebuild, so the consumption is over. The Marins is going to start rebuilding fast. It's very tense. We said we were going to do a feast and a funeral. I don't think he's up for traveling, but we can do a feast. It's not too far, right? Put this knight in. I think our honorary guest is going to be Prince Fergus. We're going to do recreation. We're going to do high number of courses. Moderate prestige gain. Oh, I can't do it while I have consumption. Damn it. Can't do my feast. I can't do anything. Dang it. Come on. You got to get rid of the consumption, game. You got to get rid of it. You got to. I need you. I need you to either end the consumption or end my life. I do. Ah, it's so bad. I will go in here now that we're making better money. And I will raise the food to maximum. Oh, did they take away that ability? I don't know. There it is. Gonna apply that with our exotic food. Oh Jesus. I can't imagine there's anything else I can do. I should just check to make sure though. There's no items that we could be wearing that give us health. Even a tiny bit of health might just make the difference right now. No. We have no health on items. Ugh. Not good. Inappropriate exchange. Okay, we've made another one of our daughters lustful. That's fine. She'll be fine. Since I can't do a feast, I suppose I should invest money. I'm just like literally running out of places to do it. There's one. This is extremely tense. Come on, man. Heal the consumption already. Please. Please, I beg you. No. Alright. Well. That is going to be the end of this episode. Because I am going to put a choice out. There are really two ways to move forward. We could either try to solve the inheritance problem here. It is pretty easy to solve the inheritance problem, to be fair. We'll just have to disown... We'll just have to disinherit our poor daughter. The other thing we could do is we could force her to divorce. And in forcing her to divorce, we could remarry her while she's still young. Hopefully she has a son. Is that a... We cannot get the divorce to happen. Alternatively, we could attempt to murder him. Probably won't succeed. The last resort we have is to disinherit her, which will of course automatically succeed, but is very expensive now. Puts us down to rightful, which is actually good enough for us right now, to be fair. It's very costly though to disinherit her, and then we can get her sister into a marriage for the lineage. There's also a possibility that we still produce a son. The alternative is we go and we play King Fergus II of Ireland. King Fergus has a son already. If we talk about goals between the two of them, I think he's stubborn and arrogant, so most likely King Fergus's goal will be to take the kingdom of... he'll probably try to take the kingdom of Alba from his brother, I would say. They're both arrogant, though. The problem is he's just, so he wouldn't think to take the territory from his brother. He's also honest. But he's stubborn and vengeful. So I guess that's it. Anybody who feels inclined to do so should put a message out. I will avoid doing my new recording session until sometime on Sunday late afternoon, so if you see this on Friday or you see it on Saturday and you want to vote, please just tell me if you prefer Ireland or Alba. If we do Ireland, because it's getting close to the point where it's going to be the last or second last ruler we do, if we do Ireland, our goal will be to retake Alba, and then probably, maybe, I think he pushes England and unifies England as the completion, and unifies the Britain as the conclusion of our game. And if we do Alba, he'll leave Ireland where it is, and I think he will go and try to finally gain some justice for the mishaps that happened. Maybe he'll probably attack Norway. Sweden is Catholic now, so probably Norway. So most likely he will attempt to conquer Norway, create a strong northern empire, push out the one remaining major Ostaru kingdom, as his ancestors wanted. So it's either going to be King Maelwyn and the war with Norway in order to stomp out the Ostaru as once and for all. Most likely his plans will go into his daughter. I mean, we're going to have to get rid of his first daughter somehow. There's nothing we can really do about that, since they won't allow us to do the divorce, and we can't take the risk that she has Well, I mean, we can... Yeah, she'll have to be disinherited. So either it's Alba or Ireland. Let me know in the comments which one you prefer. I have a preference, so I know which one I'm going to choose if nobody picks anything. So to be surprised if nobody votes. If there are very few votes, I'll pick my preference. But if it starts to look like most people are inclined against my preference, I'll do the opposite. Like, if only 1 or 2 people vote and it goes against my preference, I'll probably go with my preference. But if there's several votes in the same direction, I would go with them. All right, and I'm not going to reveal my preference because I don't want that to encourage people's decisions. Thank you for watching. Goodbye for now.